question of what represents good feedback for the recipient to hear and to be able to take action on is that the feedback provided should be specific in dealing with specific aspects of the ratee's behavioral style or interpersonal style, and should also be actionable. One example of feedback that would be less helpful would be Hugh needs to develop his leadership presence. If I am the recipient of that feedback, I am unclear what are the specific issues it is pointing to when I'm saying, okay, in order for me to develop my leadership presence, here are the steps I must take. If, on the other hand, the rater goes on then to identify specific behaviors or specific ways in which I show up in meetings or in which I present myself that diminish my impact or influence, then that gives me, as the recipient of the feedback, a much clearer sense of, okay, here are the specific behaviors or the specific traits I must work on. So more granular feedbacks would be, for example, maybe it starts, Hugh needs to develop his leadership presence. Hugh has a tendency in meetings to speak infrequently, or Hugh has a tendency in meetings to appear disengaged and to slouch in posture. So as the rater, the more specific the rater can be about here are the behaviors or here are the traits of the person I'm rating that cause me to come to the conclusion that, in this case, Hugh has poor or low impact leadership presence, the more then the ratee can take action on those. So specificity and actionableness are key factors.